ISKCON Bengaluru की जय, मंजुनाथ की जय, जयराज मंगल की जय, स्वरूपा की जय, हिताय गौर प्रेमानंद जय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये वेदरामायणे चैव पुराणे भरते तथा अदावन्ते च मध्ये च हरिः सर्वत्र गीयते मूकं करोति वाचालं अङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणे परमानन्दमाधवम् धर्मप्रोषितकृतोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सरानं सुतं वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वास्तुशोधं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा प्रैरीश्वर साजोग्रीजवरुध्यते प्रकृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षण निर्मलोपतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखातवृत्ताद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भूरिभावुका नर्थोपशमं साक्षात् भक्तियोगमधोक्षजे लोकस्य जनतो वेदं चक्रे सत्पदसंहितं यस्यं वैश्रयमाणाय कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पादिते पुंसां शोकमोहभयापः श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणममलं यद्वैष्णवानां प्रियं यस्मिन् परमहंसमेकमम ज्ञानं परं गीयते तत्र ज्ञानवैराग्यभक्तिसहितं नैष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतं सच्चिन्वान् सुभद्रां विचरणपरो भक्त्या विमुच्येतरः अद्वयं ब्रह्मसूत्राणां भारतार्थविनिर्णयः गायत्री भक्षरूपक्ष वेदार्थमुनिगृहीतः सर्ववेदेतिहासानं सारं सारं समुद्रितं सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीमद्भागवतमिष्यते तत्र समृद्धतृप्तस्य अन्यत्र सिरति क्वचित्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Srimad Bhagavatam, First Canto, Chapter 1, Text number 10. Prayena upayusha sabhya Prayena upayusha sabhya Kavabasmin yuge janaha Mandasmanda matayo Manda bhagya vipagrutaha Prayena upayusha sabhya Prayena upayusha sabhya Kavabasmin yuge janaha Mandasmanda matayo Manda bhagya vipagrutaha. Please repeat. Prayena Yusha Alpa Ayusha Prayena upayusha sabhya Kalavasmin yuge janaha Mandasmanda matayo Manda bhagya vipagrutaha. This is Sangya. He upadritaha. Together, he upadritaha. He upadritaha. Sanjit.
Prayena alpa ayusha
Sabya.
Prayena alpa ayusha sabya
Prayena upaisha sabya.
Kalvasmin yuge janaha
Kalavasmin yuge janaha.
Mada sumada matayo
Manda sumanda matayo. Manda bhagya hipadrutaha.
Prayena alpayusha sabya
Prayena upaisha sabya.
Kalavasmin yuge jana
Kalavasmin yuge jana.
Manda sumanda matayo
Manda sumanda matayo.
Manda bhagya upradya
Manda bhagya hipadrutaha. Prayena upaisha sabya. Kalavasmin yuge janaha. Manda sumanda matayo. Manda bhagya hipadrutaha. Hare Krishna translation. O నేర్చుకున్నది ఈ కలియుగంలో పురుషుడు దాదాపు ఎల్లప్పుడూ స్వల్ప జీవితాలను మాత్రమే కలిగి ఉంటారు. వారు కలహాలు, సుమరితనం, తప్పుదారి పట్టేవారి, దురదృష్టవంతులు మరియు అనీతి కంటే ఎల్లప్పుడూ కలవరపడతారు. All on one. In this iron age of Kali, men almost always have but short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. The purpose. The devotees of the Lord are always anxious for the spiritual improvement of the general public. When the sages of Naimisharanya analyzed the state of affairs of the people in this age of Kali, they foresaw that men would live short lives. In Kali Yuga, the duration of life is shortened, not so much because of insufficient food, but because of irregular habits. By keeping regular habits and eating simple food, any man can maintain his health. Overeating, over-self-gratification, over-dependence on another's mercy, and artificial standards of living sap the very vitality of human energy. Therefore, the duration of life is shortened. The people of this age are also very lazy, not only materially but in the matter of self-realization. Human life is especially meant for self-realization. That is to say, man should come to know what he is, what the world is, and what the supreme truth is. Human life is a means by which the living entity can end all the miseries of the hard struggle for life and material existence, and by which he can return to God there, the eternal home. But due to a bad system of education, men have no desire for self-realization. Even if they come to know about it, they unfortunately become victims of misguided teachers. This age, men are victims not only of different political creeds and parties, but also of many different types of self-gratificatory diversions, such as cinema, sports, gambling, clubs, modern libraries, bad associations, smoking, drinking, cheating, pilfering, bickerings, and so on. Their minds are always disturbed and full of anxieties due to so many different engagements. In this age, many unscrupulous men manufacture their own religious faith, which are not based on any revealed scriptures, and very often people who are addicted to self-gratification are attracted by such institutions. Consequently, in the name of religion, so many sinful acts are being carried on that the people in general have neither peace of mind nor health of body. The student brahmachari communities are no longer being maintained, and householders do not observe the rules and regulations of the Grihastha ashrama. Consequently, the so-called vanaprasthas and sannyasis who come out of such Grihastha ashramas are easily deviated from the rigid path. In the Kali Yuga, the whole atmosphere is surcharged with faithlessness. Men are no longer interested in spiritual values. Material self-gratification is now the standard of civilization. For the maintenance of such material civilization, man has formed complex nations and communities, and there is a constant strain of hot and cold wars between these different groups. It has become very difficult, therefore, to raise the spiritual standard due to the present distorted values of human society. The sages of Naimisharanya are anxious to disentangle all foreign souls, and here they are seeking the remedy from Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Prayena upayasha sadhya kala basminyige jana manda samanda matayo manda bhagya kripa adruta namo Vishnupada Krishna Prasthara Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharani Vishesha Shunayam Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna, this very nice moment when sages of Naimisharanya, they are trying to inspire Sutta Goswami to speak. It's very important. When sadhu is coming, we should try to inspire him. First, they glorify him, but actually, it never satisfies sadhu. He doesn't. He never look for glorification, his own glorification. Then they appeal to his compassion, and sadhu immediately he cannot be silent after this. And also we can see this motivation of these sages of Naimisharanya. Why are they doing this yagya? They also showing their own motivation to sadhu. And thereby this showing that we are pure disciples, you are pure guru. So now we should speak for the benefit of all living beings. We have no selfish desires. And I want to read one shloka from 11th canto. Pranavitaiva santushye munir naivendriya priye jnanam yatha nanashyeta navakiryeta vanmana. A lone sage should take his satisfaction in his simple maintenance of his existence, should not seek satisfaction through gratifying the material senses. In other words, one should care for the material body in such a way that one's higher knowledge is not destroyed, and so that one's speech and mind are not deviated from self-realization. From 11th canto, but I don't see number of texts. This is a very nice shloka. It is said about how we can be santushyet, how our senses can be satisfied. Mind should be satisfied in this Kali Yuga. And so in such a way that one's higher knowledge is not destroyed, that one's speech and mind are not deviated from self-realization. And now is Kali Yuga. It is said here, very bad conditions here. Especially, we can say, very bad condition is because jnana is destroyed. Jnana, in the commentary to this verse from 11th canto, Vishwanath Thakur is saying that jnana will be destroyed by the disturbance of the mind, caused by disruption of the prana. This is scientific. Actually, when prana is not balanced, then agitation of prana, disturbing mind, and mind destroying all knowledge. We cannot keep any knowledge in mind if this mind is not fixed. The mind will become disturbed by eating coarse or impure food. Therefore, from the beginning, Prabhupada started forward from food, speaking about food. And the mind and speech will be agitated by food which is too oily, this is not practical, because of increase in laziness and semen. And actually, that is the reason why in Kali Yuga, people going for self-gratification, and Brahmacharya ashram is destroyed. Why? And that's why I know Vedic culture. Actually. Even in India, we can say some Varnashram is there, but that is mostly Asura Varnashram, not Daivi Varnashram. So, Daivi Varnashram should be established only by pure teaching. And now the big problem is Brahmacharya Ashram is not existing. So many people, they don't want to be Brahmachari. And if someone wants to be Brahmachari, he became cheater. Yes. And we should understand why this is happening. Because people, they don't understand what is the real knowledge, what is the real vairagya, renunciation, jnana and vairagya. They become tyagi. Just they give up everything. But then again they come into this Kali Yuga. They cannot give up this Kali Yuga. And what is the real tyaga? It's very difficult to understand. Krishna explained all 800 shlokas to explain to Arjuna what is the real tyaga. Because they are saying neti, 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 you know. This is Maya, Maya. Everything is Maya. It is not truth, neti, neti. If we are not able to understand Bhagavan Krishna, who is having completely tyaga, Bhagavan Krishna is having this tyaga is his opulence. So we will enter into Maya kingdom. And they become naked, the Naga Baba, then so-called renounced one, is a tyagi. And also they may go to Brahmaloka, also high planet, but never go to Vaikuntha, spiritual world. And so we should understand, Jiva doesn't know this place. This place, there is only suffering here. And in the spiritual world, no suffering at all. And then, why Brahmacharya is needed? Why Sadhu Rishi needed? Because actually, they are trying to elevate their semen. Where is place of semen? You can say. You know where is place of semen? Yes. Brahmarandra. Therefore we put in Shika, making Shika here, covering this place. Actually our semen should be there. But due to the lusty desires, it comes down. Finally it comes to genitals. How semen comes from these to genitals. More and more we think about sexual activities, it goes down. Even very little you think. Semen, if once semen comes down, never comes up. It should be go out. So whose semen is controlled, he is healthy, mentally and physically. And those who engage to keep their semen in the head, the top person, they have no desire other than know about Bhagavan Krishna. They interested only in Bhagavan Krishna. Actually, not like this. They were trying to keep semen here. Actually, they are not interested in Bhagavan Krishna. But pure devotee is different. Pure devotee is not trying to keep. He is not feeling agitated. That is because his mind is always with Krishna. Yogis, they doing some asanas, some meditation just to keep semen here. But devotee is not following this way. In Kali Yuga it's not possible. And the devotee is just unnecessary, he is not discharging his semen. Therefore we can say he is Tira or Dhira, very fixed, very sober. And therefore Prabhupada said, Brahmacharya life is the happiest life. Only he said, In the brahmachari life, very rare he is getting sick like this. Because he actually has no mind problem. And we can have an example. Hirabai, prostitute, she came to enchant Haridas Thakur when he was doing bhajan. But he was totally fixed in chanting the holy name. Even she was naked dancing in front of him. He was not agitated. He was pure devotee of Krishna. But whereas Vishwamitra Rishi, he was doing so much tapasya, tapasya was broken. He became so agitated. There were sexual desires in his heart. So who is Vairagi? So-called jnana will not help. So-called yoga will not help. Who is real Vairagi? Real Vairagi is devotee. Because sense gratification is not there. So he knows this material happiness cannot make me peaceful and blissful. And he is always thinking, how finish this 2 days yatra and go back home, back to Godhead. So what is in his mind? He is thinking, when I get the lotus feet of Krishna, I don't need anything else. But those who are not having this knowledge, what they are thinking? They are thinking, I will make this place so much happy, peaceful, blissful, because I am attached to this place. Those who are very much attached to this material world, they don't want to leave this world. Have you seen anybody dead? You seen anybody dead? Someone died. So, what happened when someone died? So, very not nice place. Messengers of Yamaraja coming to Atma. Atma is suffering so much. Somebody pass urine, somebody vomits, like this. Very abominable. As a result, you will come again, like here. So why this material distress conditions are is coming? Because we have no knowledge about the real happiness. And then mind is becoming disturbed. Question. How is it disturbed? When we are accepting impure food. Therefore devotees are always advised to take Mahaprasad. Don't take anything else. Don't take anything prepared outside. Otherwise your semen will go down. Even you just little bit think about sense gratification, semen will go down. And somehow it will accumulate. When it will accumulate, after some time it should go down. And when it goes out, you feel health, you feel remembrance, you feel intelligence. You lose remembrance, you lose intelligence, you lose many things. But if you can keep your semen in the top, you can get extraordinary abilities. Yes, good memory, many things you can do. You can understand many things, you can fix your mind like this. But it's not possible if you think about sense gratification, even a little. Therefore, somehow this semen, when it is accumulating, it should come out. Maybe physically come out, maybe some mental problems will come. Like anger, like this, distress, like this. And these science people don't know this science, therefore they suffer. They don't know how to control their mind, they don't know how to manipulate with their vital prana, vital force. What to do with it. and how it should be fixed. And they thinking that austerity is like, this Duk Baba. Duk Baba is only taking milk. Everyone is coming to him, giving him milk. Actually, he drinking so much liters of milk every day. And people coming, and he is giving blessings. What is this? And they say this is austerity, tapasya. No. He is taking maybe 10 liters in a day milk. What does he need of this? What is the use of this? They need only Krishna Bhakti, actually. And someone is Maunavrat, doing Maunavrat. Why? Because he will get Vaksiti, perfection in speech. Whatever he will say, it will be fulfilled. But this case is not pleasing Krishna. It's not pleasing Krishna. Therefore, somehow it will give us many problems. Do you think if you not eat, you will please Krishna? No. Actually, we should take only prasad. When I joined Krishna consciousness, I immediately started. I only thinking was cooked. Also, it should be cooked by a nice person. You not like you come in a restaurant. You know, our going to restaurant in ISKCON, who is cooking. In India, very difficult to find nice cook devotee. Therefore, cook not brahmanas, not devotees cooking. So therefore, if you go there, you can only take some milk products because they are not giving karma. Milk products, not more burfi like this or some dish. But actually, it's a very important thing. But we cannot only take poison. And Srila Guru could do it. Somehow he was suffering from malaria and only took quinine. Quinine is, quinine, it's poison. You took quinine, such, and also such vitamins you take. But you didn't take vitamins because they are from animals products. Only the quinine, you can die from this. So it's a surgery you cannot do. And you cannot imitate this Paramahamsa. So, therefore it is said, Aradhito Edigarisa Prasadaviki, Naradhito Edigarisa Prasadaviki. What is the use of tapasya? If it is not giving pleasure to Lord Hari, if you can give pleasure to Lord Hari, what is the use of tapasya? And if Hari is inside and outside, what is the use of tapasya? And if Hari is not inside and not outside, what is the use of tapasya? That is another Manjarata, very nice word. I am now speaking shortly, not giving all text because not so much time here. So then it is said, you can take oily food, rich food, what will happen? Acharya said, this semen will accumulate, become more. Oily food, rich food, yes. Then first coming like laziness, then only there's sex desire. Then the biogas is increasing. And semen will increase. It is said people, it is good for health when semen increase. Therefore people like it. But it's bad for mind. Like this. My Guru just said, it's good for health but bad for mind. And because people sexually agitated many ways. And nowadays, what is the source of this? Mobile. this. I have this Facebook page like this because I was trying to preach, distribute some videos, audios. They don't like this because so much disturbances. These naked people, many things are there. You just look at this, your mind can be agitated. You have no such power. You cannot look at this. Very big problem. Even now, Galadhar Maharaj is giving initiation to Brahmachari. They taking vow not use smartphone. So in this is just Ayurvedic Shastra about semen, we said. And you see many brahmacharis even they lose semen when they're sleeping. Prabhupada said in Bhagavatam, devotee is not doing sinful activities, but he is not pure. Then at night, his karma will also purify. Purification of his karma will be at night. Because some desires are there, night time, desires will come out. Because prana become free, no pressure. And we cannot see that semen is there in Brahmaranda. We cannot see. And but Ayurvedic Shastra is telling like this. And I'm not saying even about outside people, they have always such problems. But I'm saying about the temple devotees who live in the temple, they have such problems. And the reason is what? Because actually, this is mind function, this is head. Immediately, your mind agitates, immediately semen will drop. You saw like a candle, like deeper. When little bit wind, yes, like this. Mind is like this. Mind is subtle, sukshma, sharira. And if one will drop, it will never go up. This is the process. So how many times mind agitated? Then big volume. And this is happening due to different of nonsense food also, impure food. Therefore, a prana life air is whose semen is not becoming weak, their prana is strong. Very important thing. If prana is strong, semen not going down. Mahaprabhu told this thing actually. Unnecessary use of semen will cause damage to prana. And then we asking devotees, can you surrender? Can you become brahmachari? They have no idea of this because prana is disturbed. No determination, no enthusiasm, no power. In the big city, all young people coming. Everyone's mind is disturbed. How to explain that? It's better to surrender. No, not possible. Prana disturbed, jnana disturbed, mana will be disturbed, speech will be disturbed. Then, waste of time. Like so much waste of time in the life. And those who have no right knowledge, when they see the object in the material world, they think this object of sense gratification. Then it's starting. You're just looking at this world around you. Then you creating new karma, new desires. You're not becoming free, you're making new karma. And mind is more and more disturbed. And then what is happening? Then how man can become satisfied? He needs only woman. Then woman becomes more prominent than man, because woman has no such problem like man. So therefore woman becomes more prominent. A man is submitting to woman, and this is also going on in India also. And they follow women because they giving pleasure to genitals. The woman giving 5 cents enjoyable objects. I just told about this. And therefore it's very nice when you, as one woman, you're very happy. But actually this happiness is disturbing your mind always. And you're becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. Now it's saying, where is Vedic culture? Vedic culture should go from the actually real brahmacharis, real sannyasis. Okay, yes. But if we no such power, then compromise. Compromise means make women responsible for everything. Men cannot do anything, they only work. And now these women, they practice Krishna consciousness. But men, very weak. And not in India, not so much like in West. In West, more. In Western countries, especially in Europe and North Europe, the number of women more than men. And even this, yes, men is deficit. And in politics, everywhere they engage. You can understand. And what is going on? Because actually this nation gave to us different nation. You cannot do not our own, you cannot follow other dharma. It's not good to make women responsible for everything. Because women's nature is not fixed. Then that means everything will be not fixed. Economic not fixed, politics not fixed, everything, no rules and regulation, no fixed, no compromise. Because men, they don't know how to follow dharma. Yes, one time Shubhaksana was small boy going with father to market. So very nice mango, sweet mango. So immediately he put on this mango and said, I want to eat. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, this mango should be offered to Krishna. Without offering to Krishna, you want to take, this is an offense. You should take only mercy. Then Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur took the vow from this time. I will never take, I never touch mango. You can understand this. In India, never touch mango. What is this? So since our knowledge is very limited, therefore whatever we see in this material world, we want to enjoy it. Take this for self-gratification. And actually only real vairagi can help us in this age of Kali. What is the real vairagi? My Prabhu gave instructions for Gunada this one. Marketa vairagi na koro loka dikhaya. Yatta yogi vishay punja anasakta hoy. Very important thing. Yatta yogi vishay punja anasakta hoy. Raghunath Daswami, he was from a rich family and he wanted to join Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu said, no, come back and live like ordinary men, like materialist people outside. What does it mean? Many, they are understanding these instructions like enjoy this life like ordinary people. After some time, you will be tired, then Krishna consciousness will come. No, not true. True to understand. Mahaprabhu didn't say like this. Yatta yogi vishaya punja. The meaning is that what is needed for your body, you enjoy. Just accept it. So you should enjoy. Enjoyment also is needed for body. But what is needed? Very little actually. And don't become attached to anything. For example, oh, rasagula, very sweet. What is the difference between rasagula and potato? Everything is rose. now I'm getting better. That is acclimatization. New climate for me. Actually, I'm not so much sick, very, very rare. And what is the difference between sandesh and rasagula and potato and earth? No difference. Down also earth. But we want tradition, we want something sweet, something nice, like this. And some people like juice, mango juice. And this. If there is no mango there, they don't like. So the thing is, but the very sweetness give us actually happiness for 3.5 inch of our tongue. 3.5 inch. That is all. After coming in throat, no matter sweet or not sweet, you can understand this. So Gyan is giving us to see everything connected with Krishna. So, and Arjuna, after Mahabharata, he was very proud, and because he conquered so many, killed many people, Arjuna was very proud. So to cross this proud, Krishna said to Arjuna, let us go to war. Arjuna said, yes. And they rode a chariot. On the way they see the dead body is lying. And the jackal is smelling one part, the other part, another part. Is going around and not eating. Generally jackals, they eat dead body. But this jackal was not like this. So Arjuna said to Krishna, no, very strange. Jackal is not eating. Krishna said, oh, let us stop. Let us ask him. They stopped and Krishna asked, hey, Jambuka, why are you not eating a dead body? And Jambuka answered, like a human being, he said, because I am just tasting. This part of the body of this man did not done something for Krishna, and not done something for Krishna. This is why I am tasting. And Arjuna said, oh, Jambuka is very knowledgeable, Gyani, so much consideration. And he said, which part of the body is not serving to Bhagavan, I will not eat. Jambuka is very learned. But how we can do? We are separating Krishna and the object. Then we can do. We can enjoy. If we separate. If it is connected with Krishna, we cannot enjoy. That's only one thing. If you understand that everything, you should take only mercy of Krishna. You will not take anything from outside. If you think that women belong to Krishna, you will not look at women with lust desire. If you think that money only for Krishna seva, you will not spend even a penny for your sense enjoyment. And Srila Prabhupada, just example of Srila Prabhupada, when he was on a fast, it was very cold, in Vrindavan very cold winter time. And Prabhupada was he was in Vrindavan, someone was in Vrindavan, the Radha Madhara Mandir. Yes? You saw this Prabhupada room. And very cold, actually, in the winter time. It was isolated. And Prabhupada was sitting in the very thick clothes. And he was also sick. He was having some coldness. And every day he was translating books. Bhagavatam. This first canto of Bhagavatam, actually, he was translating like this, Vrindavan. Actually, the same verse we are reading today. And devotees were coming to Prabhupada and saying, his good brothers, Prabhupada, you will get sickness, more sickness. If you sit on this very thick cloth, Prabhupada said. I don't want to spend any penny on self-gratification. Any price. Prabhupada said, because everything I want to spend only to make new books. But you can understand how Prabhupada was working on these books. Only to release first volumes of first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. He was collecting money and he was so much, Prabhupada so much tolerant. And actually, if we enjoy something here, we have some facilities. That means before us, some people were doing many austerities. And yes, now we have many facilities here. Now, and in future will be more. And we should understand that it's not for our pleasure, it's only for Krishna Seva. And sadhus, idea not to make us only renounced, no. It's idea to engage us in Krishna Seva. No matter you grihastha or you brahmachari, no problem. Actually, the real grihastha, who is the real grihastha, is following Vairagya also. It is one example was given by Maharaj, very nice example. Like like your wife cooked very nice cake, sweet cake. You offer to Krishna, you put on the table and you don't touch it. Like this. You understand? This is how real grihastha should be. He has all sense enjoyment. He has beautiful wife. He has overseas. No one touch it. He doesn't touch it. This belongs to Krishna. Yes. There is no difference between actually grihastha or sannyasi like this. Otherwise, we cannot say it's grihastha ashram. It's grihaniti ashram. Actually. Because more sense enjoyment, more sex pleasure, more compromise is maya, and more suffering. And now this situation is there. Therefore, we say about this. And after like speaking about self-realization to people don't like this, they becoming our enemies. Many people will come here, big problem, but they will come little. Because we can teach little people. But when come more, they will not like. Because they will come and they need to listen about self-gratification. But here we are speaking so serious topics. They will be very angry. Yes, but how is it predicted that Prabhupada said that in the future, so many will be Krishna conscious people? That means one by one, drop by drop, it will go. And anyway, you can participate in this or not, but it will go. Because preaching is going on. So this means self-realization in this age of Kali. This is our topic today. And then we say about what situation is going on, like where we can find sevakas, big problem, who can cook prasad, who can worship deities. We need pujaris. We need more book distributors like this. No, actually why it is coming? Only because of this. No one knows how to control their senses. One should become brahmachari before accept grihastha life. You should be trained how to be tolerant. When he enters grihastha life, he can tolerate everything. And when he is brahmachari, he is trained how to be tolerant. If he is having very fixed mind, and he becomes strong, prana becomes strong, Guru is not advising him to become grihastha. No need. Because he can do more seva, remaining in brahmachari. No need to go in samsara. But if his mind completely agitated, and better him to use this opportunity to make good Krishna samsara, not Maya samsara, Krishna samsara. Grihastha means samsara, that means house, children, everything should be. But Krishna in the center, that means Krishna samsara. And these grihasthas, they can actually more preach than brahmacharis. Yes. Because one grihastha like 100 brahmacharis. And one vanaprastha like 100 grihasthas. One sannyasi like 100 vanaprasthas. You can see, this is varnashram system. And if it is going on everywhere, Krishna consciousness, everywhere. Therefore, we need to establish this Jaya varnashram system. Not Asuri varnashram is here in India. We can use this Asuri varnashram for good purpose. In Western countries, even Asuri varnashram is not there. You can just imagine. They now they don't see any difference between the different gender, like they have one gender, two gender, three, like this. People lost many things. There is so much suffering. And as I was talking with these devotees from Europe, and the Gari Kali disciples of Sanjay, and they say nowadays it is became like standard when men and women they marry and don't want to have children. Because to have children big problem. As no one is having children, they marry like this. Or even they're not married, they're just living with each other. They say, no need this marriage. Why? So much problems. If you divorce, so much problems. Better not married. You can understand this. These people very weak. Their mind not fixed. They're always losing, men losing with their semen. They have no good remembrance. How we can say that? It will be nice brahmacharis. Then, well, we should not be surprised that so many sannyasis are falling down like this. Because this is Kali Yuga. We should start from the beginning point. Beginning point is we should be trained. And we should get nice training. Then we can go on samsara. And this samsara, we will know what to do. Like I said, you go cake and offer to Krishna and not touch it. You have it. This is regards to life. And if you don't want to do this, you don't like to cook the cake. No need. Become brahmachari, but be nice brahmachari, become nice vanaprastha, nice sannyasi. And then everything will go on. Everyone, women will be protected by the intelligence of men. Nowadays, we cannot say that women are protected. Even women try to protect themselves. Yes. Nowadays, very difficult age. So many raping is going on. Yes. Violence against women, so many things. And there is increasing also. In India is increasing. I see the news, what is going on. In big city, people are committing suicide. Why? Because mind so agitated, you can just imagine. He loses all his power. He lost all his power. Therefore, he's thinking about suicide because he don't understand what is the goal of life. Okay. And on this very happy point, we will stop. Thank you, sir. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Dara Guru. You have some questions?
So, as per the Shastra, so only men's having problems, women's don't have any problems. Like as per the Shastra, like so men's having a problem, women's don't have any problem.
Women don't have any problem. We should speak other topic. And some girls will come, will speak about women nature. That acharyas, moralists, they say, some moralists, they say that women have 10 defects, 10 doshas. And if women is not protected, these 10 doshas manifest. Therefore, women should be always protected. Then they have no problems. Only that. Women more sensitive, therefore more problems. Yes.
How to identify, like as you mentioned, like cement, based upon the karma, what do you do? The cement will be falling down, like, or it should go up. So how to identify for ourselves?
When semen physically going out, it's a very bad situation. Because one loses his health, one loses his remembrance, one loses his power of tolerance, everything he loses. You should understand this. And cry and ask mercy of Krishna. Krishna should protect. Actually, why we are doing Mangalarati, why we are listening Bhagavatam, if you are doing with an open heart, so anyway you will get some strength. We are together doing, we chanting like this, not thinking about self gratification. And also you should control your mind. If you not, you want some part of your life develop this strength. So when you see woman, you should see like mother, and don't look with desire or to enjoy. Look at the feet of woman. Yes, and never be in separated place, secluded place with woman. It is said with mother, with sister, with other woman, you should not be in separated place, secluded place. Even like this, it is said. Why I say that? Because mind can be agitated in any moment. That doesn't mean to say that women are Maya. Maya is in your mind. Actually, this problem is we are not understanding. We see only this body. We don't see the soul inside. This problem. There is also a problem when Brahmacharya is saying, I will not speak to women, I will not look at women, not deal. But if you have some seva, you should speak something. It's not a problem. You should understand when you in the secluded place, not good. Never good. Even sannyasis, they having problems in mind with this. Because actually, should be sannyasi, who is in Bhagavad stage, this is. Prabhupada was giving sannyas easily, because people were having desire for some position. Therefore he said, I didn't give sannyas to anyone. But actually when Guru Swami was taking sannyas after 1 year in ISKCON, devotees were complaining on him. They said, he is new bhakta. Prabhupada said, you new bhakta. He is bhakta from his birth. Yes, they didn't understand the time. They were criticizing him and abusing him. They didn't understand that he was bhakta from his birth. He was never speaking that he was from Vaishnava family, that he knew Bhagavatam from childhood like this. Very humble way. This Vaishnava like this. Vaishnava never seen it. I can control my mind. I am so strong and eager. saying, I'm so a person. Even when some Grihastha can come to you and say, I am fallen Grihastha. That doesn't mean he's fallen Grihastha. Maybe he's very nice in control his sense. But he's saying like this because he understands his position, real position. He depends only on us. Therefore we take only prasad, we depend only on us. How we can control our senses? Only by us. Depends on us.
And one point you told us, like, what are the amount you are getting, like, just you are getting that one, you can use it for seva or art.
Yeah.
And whatever the, like, so after entering to the girls' life also, like, we can use that, whatever the money so we can use it for seva. Like, how we can convert it, like, Lakshmi we can convert it, like, for the seva. How we can convert women's life, like, Mataji's also use the seva for the art. Engaging in the service or how?
Actually, about money, Bhaktivinoda Swami Thakur was giving one disciple who was working in the university, he was a teacher. And he was, all money he was earning, he was sending to his Guru, Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj, he was sending to his wife. Yes, it was like this. But actually, yes, we should understand that we have no money. And this all money is, actually our house is Guru Griha. His house is my Gurudev. Gurudev gave this place to us. We took shelter at him. And we live in this house, we doing everything according to his instructions. Therefore we free from Maya, free from quarreling, free from problems, we are happy. And women, they very nicely following. Actually women, they more easy can become devotee because they are more sensitive. Therefore women, they can just follow this process. Better than when men and women, they have one Guru. Yes. And because one authority. In our days, maybe some problems will come and Guru can help. And also to engage women and money in Krishna Seva, the duty of devotee. Only devotee can do it. To engage and not take for mind and enjoyment. Understand? How even caring about children. For women, it can be seva, Krishna seva. Guru can give instructions, you just care about your child, he will become Krishna conscious. But for men, it's not Krishna seva. Men should do many activities because he has more power. Also we see that many times that men are working and women are doing bhakti vriksha programs like this and masquerade goes like this. But actually it doesn't mean that men should not become devoted. He should also be very serious devotee in this way and apply his intelligence to give some time for reading shastras, chanting like this. Therefore, if you don't want to have such a life, better become brahmachari. Nice brahmachari, truthful brahmachari, not like only eating, sleeping, becoming lazy like this. You can do many things physically, you cannot do, maybe you're more capable for intelligence seva, no problem. But your mind should be always absorbed in seva. Yes, it needs time to understand my nature, what can I do like this. Then everything will be nice in society, everything will be nice. In Russia, we get this problem that so much distance between brahmacharya and grihastha. Brahmacharya and everyone forcefully they inspired to become strong sadhakas. After that, they understand I cannot follow. They falling down and become grihasthas, falling grihasthas also. I not criticize, but it's many times because they cannot. That means in ashram should be nice training. If ashram only management and they only engage in do this, do that, he cannot develop this consciousness. Therefore, so many pornographic using now smartphones, commercials and foolishness. Everywhere is going on. Now smartphone became very big obstacle development Krishna consciousness, but we can use it also. Krishna Seva. But actually it's very big obstacle. You just look at someone's photo, your mind will be agitated by what all is there. And you eat overeating also. And if you are not eating enough also. Any times when your mind is agitated, because until you understand that you is not mind, you are body, or you are not body, you are soul. Until you understand this, it will happen. When you understand this, it means nisha, you fix. And you are not so agitated. Even some agitation is coming. We see that devotees, they come in, chanting Gayatri, Japa, conscience okay, everything okay. Just 15 minutes, okay. This problem came out. They know about it. Therefore, in their ashramas or in their families, atmosphere very nice, very quiet, very strong. And in this atmosphere, nice children will come. You can understand that this is importance of Grihastha Ashrama. Great children will appear, not like me. I appeared not in good conditions actually. I got many problems in my life. Only I came for mercy of my Guru. Yes. But this, they will come with all pious qualities. So strong. So if they will become nice devotees, will be trained nicely, they can deliver all the planet. Prabhupada was born in the Vaishnava family. Who is coming in Vaishnava family? It's not ordinary persons, not ordinary persons. There is so much security from the past life. You can understand. Amazing. It's very nice children. Therefore, Grihastha is very important. Everything important. Yes.
Why do some Vaishnava clans over generations are like deteriorating? Like some of them started taking Anagari. Some Vaishnava clans, families who are Vaishnavas for generations. In other, like, why have they started? Some of them have started deteriorating. Like they have opened up to eating onion garlic now. Things like that. So when you have that mercy, when your generations have served Krishna, Vishnu, in whatever form, why is that happen?
Because they Vaishnavas were not, we can say Vaishnava prior, not almost Vaishnava. Kanishta Adhikari, almost Vaishnava, not full faith. Therefore their mind was not fixed. And when they begin in child, they are not free from some desires. Therefore, children coming like this. But anyway, these children not ordinary. They may come from heavenly planes like this. Actually, not ordinary persons. But anyway, yes, demons also can come to Vaishnava family because of this. If out of lusty desires begin children, yes. And Vaishnava family is also good because Vaishnavas, they should be trained. for this. How to fix mind. Maybe think about pleasure of Krishna, about Bhagavatam, about they really feeling some taste. So they will not think that, oh, now I will enjoy. No, as I am doing this, I get my enjoyment, no problem. But I'm doing this for Krishna's pleasure, so that nice Krishna conscious children will appear. Therefore, sometimes it's not running better.
I know question on the Guru, like
Yes.
yes. When the Guru takes on the karma, what happens? Does the Guru have to suffer?
Guru will suffer because we committed some sinful activities maybe before, we had some problems. Therefore, Guru taking our karma and he is getting some suffering. But don't think that Guru is not so powerful. He can digest all our karma. He is this pure Guru, pure Vaishnava. But when that doesn't mean that karma will not be, because the seed of karma remains in our heart. And we should become free from this seed, remove this seed of karma by chanting and listening and chanting. That needs time. Therefore, after initiation, maybe our karma will be burned, but actually we will create new karma because this seed is there. And like my Guru told us, devotees were having some sadhusanga from beginning, they got seed of bhakti. But then they ate this seed, cooked and ate. And after that, they go to other direction. Maybe they don't want to go to Krishna, the lead movement. And after this, they have no weight balance. They need again someone who will give them security. Maybe not in this life. Even if they come back, they will not be so strong. They will be more weak for this.
Is this seed of karma, what is it called? Is it like in some kosha,
Yes, it is desire. Actually, we have ahankara also, but ahankara is also a seed. This is desire. Desire to enjoy. This is very deep. Therefore, we listening this katha, listening about shastra, just you should understand this. Try to understand. If you change it nicely, your heart will be purified, you can see this desire. Therefore, it is said, sadhu's heart is like, sadhu is showing mirror to us. Sadhu is like mirror, darpana. And in this darpana we can see ourselves. By associating with sadhu, he is very pure, we see our impurities. And after that we can become free from this. Therefore, sadhusanga is very important, very much needed. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.